Speak up.
Okay, I came here about a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago, and I was sitting here watching the class. I had a terrible pounding headache. I lived with migraines my whole life, and I just was watching the class, and just in the course of conversation, you asked me something, and I said, well, I just got this really bad headache right now, and you went and got me a little smoothie. I'd already noticed on the video that they said that most people that have headaches, migraines for some reason, seem to be deficient in magnesium.
Yes.
So you went and got me some supplements there and a smoothie, and I took it, and within 10 minutes my headache was gone. I walked out of here with a full package of everything, the smoothie, the mix for the tea and all that, and I started taking them regularly, and within 2 days I noticed I was not waking up with a headache. And my head was clear, my thinking was clear. It seemed like my colors, everything was vibrant, noticeable difference. And the thing, right? And but anyway, my blood work, the results were so good that the doctor says, I want you to come back in 3 weeks and we're going to do them again. I went back in 3 weeks, and I just got the results on Wednesday, and they said
That was yesterday.
that was yesterday.
No, the day before yesterday.
And my blood and my levels are better than they were 25 years ago.
25.
25
And you
years
said something about your kidneys and liver and all that is.
my kidney, my liver, everything is functioning unbelievably well. My thyroid, there's something else in the thyroid. They said everything is unbelievable. They really couldn't believe it. They hadn't experienced anyone with that kind of a testimony.
Yeah.
The relief of pain. I used to have really bad arthritis, and take it off today.
Yes, in fact, for the first time in 3 years, I've got 2 beautiful granddaughters, and they're small. They're like 3 and 6, and they wanted a playhouse. Well, when I get up north, I'm going to start building them a playhouse.
Yeah.
And it's a project that I haven't been able to do just because I haven't felt up to it.
6 months later. 6 months later.
Yeah.
And this is my friend Warren. How you doing, Warren?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Look at you, man. You look like a teenager. You hit your stomach for me. What's your wife think?
She likes it. She's lost some too, and I like that too.
Oh, that's awesome. So, hi guys. So we actually can see up here on our monitor that we've got a picture of our friend Warren. Yeah, he looks a little different. There's a little bit less of him there. That wasn't the goal, though. The goal was to get you moving again, because you're an athlete, aren't you?
Well, I was, but yes, my joints were hurting, and this all helped me. The biggest thing is my cardiologist told me when I left North Dakota, he said, your blood work is so good. And he made a joke. He said, you could live forever if you keep this up. He says, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
With my friend, what's your name?
Craig.
Craig.
It's Craig.
Well, tell us about what's going on in your mind.
Okay, well, let me tell you my story real quick. My name's Craig. I came in here back in probably March or April, met Hugo. I have pancreatic cancer. I've had it for about 1.5 years, 2 years almost. Been doing chemotherapy. Kind of lost for a little while. First came in here, could barely walk, to be honest. Lost a lot of weight, super weak, not feeling well. Got me started on some healthy stuff, the green shake,
And a whole bunch of other stuff.
A whole bunch of other stuff. And
we're hitting it from all directions.
I'm doing good. I'm still doing chemotherapy with the doctor, but my numbers are getting better. I'm feeling better every day, feeling stronger, and hopefully be able to kick the chemotherapy and just eat, just be healthy like this. And
2 months later.
So, what did you do today?
when I went to work.
You went to work?
Went to work today, getting more supplies.
Awesome. How's work?
Work's actually great.
That's awesome.
My story, like I said, we met 3 years ago. I had been suffering from arthritis for over 20 years. Been to the doctors, had the diagnosis, took the treatments, the pills, the ointments, the injections. Nothing ever worked. And it got to the point where I was looking at possibly retiring early because of how I felt. I couldn't. I struggled getting out of bed. Met with Hugo 3 years ago, September of 2019. Looked at the product. decided to take it with me, take it home, and try it out. A couple of days later, 2 days later, I get up out of bed and noticed that it didn't hurt as much. About a week, by the end of the week, I had no more pain. And it's been amazing ever since. No more pain, none whatsoever. I walk barefoot at home. I could never do that with the arthritis. It's just been amazing. All my numbers, everything, my blood pressure is 100% better. I take the hibiscus every morning. I take it for lunch and dinner. That's what I drink instead of the sodas and all the other stuff that I used to.
Psoriasis got better?
Psoriasis has gotten a lot better.
You used to have
My skin is not as itchy. It used to be that it would bleed. That psoriasis would just crack and bleed.
I visit the doctor. I had my heart dot.
You don't have to look for it, sweetheart. We believe you.
Here it
You're
is.
amazing.
Here it is.
Oh, okay.
See?
What does that mean?
It's clean. My heart is clean. So I visit the heart doctor for the results. She said, Rose, I'm taking away the cholesterol pills. No triglycerides either. No pills for triglycerides. The blood pressure, the lowest is 5, but you really don't even have to take it. But if you want to take it, it's up to you. And also my sugar, it went out to 5.
I love it. I love it. How long have you been doing this?
Well, when was the last, when I first came over here to pick up the buy from you, guys, gonna be probably less than 3 months.
I love it.
Yeah, and I started taking everything you told me, and I started doing everything.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Congratulations, because you're in
Thank
control.
you. Thank you. Yes.
You did it.
And I've been bringing people to you because
Thank you for
I want
doing
them to feel good. I want them to feel healthy. I want them to go through what I've been going through.
With my friend Ricardo, and I haven't made a video with him in English that's short and sweet. You were on a liver transplant, and now you're not diabetic?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take him this. And I did. I took him a whole jar. I took my aunt a whole jar. Guys, when I went to see my grandpa, he was laying down in bed. I wish you could have heard him wheezing. He looked so bad. And I didn't know. And I just put my faith, and I was like, okay, this helped me, so it should help him. And I gave it to him. Literally 2 days later, my grandma calls me, your grandpa's out there with the chickens. He's starving again.
I was very sick. I had been diagnosed with COVID, and I was pretty much very, very ill with a lot of cough, not eating. I was really deteriorating, so much so that I probably would have died had it not been for my sister-in-law, who had heard about Ruben's and came over, and she came to talk to Ruben and Hugo about what could be given to us. And so 2 things that were brought to us were a green smoothie and a hibiscus water. And so I started taking it, and within a couple of days felt a lot better. Was able to actually get out of bed, was actually able to eat and pass food, and then I saw a real big improvement after taking both the green smoothie and the hibiscus water.
Probably had them all. She couldn't taste, she couldn't.
She had it all. She went out with fibrosis. The doctor, I mean, she went out with like 6, 7 different things, and the fibrosis was about becoming chronic forever, and the only thing left for her was to get a transplant of one of the lungs, and or hospice for maybe 6 months. I mean, there was not many possibilities of living her again.
And the best possibility was?
Well, the best possibility is...
was the smoothie, huh?
Well, the best possibility was the smoothie, yes.
Well, when she's off the oxygen is amazing because...
And she's got a story to tell us.
You want me to go ahead then? Tell us. Well, I came here 3 years ago with neuropathy, high cholesterol, and pain in my knee. And the neuropathy was in my feet and my legs, especially my right side. And I did have what they call lymphedema in my left arm, caused from, I thought, breast cancer, but as it turned out, it was actually caused from the polio I had in my left arm. So I had swelling, polio in my left arm, years back. But anyway, the swelling was caused by just the lymphomic system not working properly in my left arm. Since I've been on this drink mixture that Hugo put me on, I don't have any cholesterol problems, nor do I have blood pressure problems, which I'm not sure if I did or not, but I'm 72 years old. So, you know, I should have high blood pressure. I should have all these bad things, and I don't. I don't take any medication. Don't have to.
You went to...
But I go to the doctors twice a year, you know.
And you went to a physical, you say? A physical?
Well, I had a physical just less than 3 months ago. Everything was perfect. And my veins, he said, for a woman 72 years old, you've got veins of a 40-year-old woman. Yeah. And that's what they said.
A healthy 40-year-old, not these 40-year-olds that
yes.
you see now.
And I know that the only thing, and he asked me, he says, well, what have you been doing? Because, you know, he said, I don't know that I've ever interviewed or talked to anybody as a patient of mine that ever had such clean veins.
This video, and I think that the reason you're doing it is you want to help other people, because if somebody had come up to you and just simply told you, hey, we're just going to give you better nutrition, we're going to give you superfoods, and that's going to fix all of your problems, would you have believed them?
Honestly, no.
Well, to the camera, why not?
Because I have been to several different doctors and they've done so many like blood tests and scans, and I've had to switch from different pharmacy drugs, and nothing told me like Reuben's products.
Okay, so now tell them what happened to you.
So I had a head injury. I crushed my skull and I damaged my brainstem permanently, so I can't taste or smell. And I get these migraines. And I came to a neurologist here and told me I was having seizures. And so then they were giving me some medicine. And I started taking Reuben superfoods. I take like the hibiscus tea, the mariposa tea, and then I take the superfood powder, the one after the dinner, and the green one that you take with the juice or a smoothie. And I don't have my headaches anymore. It's basically cured just about everything, my anxiety and my depression. I feel really replenished in the mornings.
Here with my friends, and we want to talk about their life and what brought them to Reuben's. What's going on?
My name is Jonathan, this is my wife Ale, and we're here because our daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. And so we were already kind of into health and into our well-being, but we kind of slacked. And her diagnosis was a huge wake-up call for us. So once we heard about you, like we started hearing about you, your powders and everything like that, we came in, took a look, started doing research of our own, finding out what works, what doesn't, the most natural form of whatever we could find. And hands down, this is the best results-wise that we've had since we started using your powders. She's cancer-free, she's a survivor now, and we're blessed that we're able to say that. And that's due in no small portion to you. At the beach. Or at the pool. This is her after chemo.
You came because he had what kind of problems?
He's autistic.
Autistic?
Yes, and he has the main problem that he has is he's not verbal. He just said a few words.
Right.
And the first thing I noticed was his belly.
Inflamed.
Yeah. He always was inflamed.
Bloated.
And his eyes, like right here.
The shadows.
The shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I started 2 months ago to give him the super mix and the vegetable mix. Yeah, that one. And since the first day, we noticed the change.
Difference.
Yeah.
And so you were saying that the very first thing you noticed was that his stool changed colors and it smelled ugly.
Yeah, the 3 first days, it was totally different.
And it's because you believe that the smell was all the toxins that were coming out.
Yeah, I'm for sure. I think because since I started to give him the juice, it was like he never
got the belly back up.
Never.
And that belly is like swollen. You know, like what you see the kids.
And bread and pasta. Pero when you feel bloated, that's not normal.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, go
and so,
ahead.
but you were saying that now he's become a little more verbal.
Yes. Yeah. He starts to put words together.
And we're talking about 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months, more words in 7, and he's 7 years old.
Yeah.
This is a big advance in 2 months.
In school, like good news from
good news.
I remember you also told us something about the ticks. He doesn't have as much ticks.
Yeah, he starts to repeat a lot of like not even words, like just
anxious ticks.
Yeah,
he used to have more. Now he has less.
Now it's less.
And the green powder, that green smoothie, I tried it. It was great. I started taking it. I wasn't sure it was gonna help me or not because I didn't have any health problems,
right?
Thankfully, but I started taking it just to see if I felt better because I always like to be proactive, preventative. I don't want to wait to develop something. Basically,
Right.
I started taking it, and within a few days, I started feeling more energetic. I started feeling basically like I could think clearer. It might sound corny to some people, but I felt more alive.
No.
I just felt healthy.
More alive?
Yeah, more alive. And what I do for work, for example, I analyze medical records, right? And I have to process and read through a lot of information. And I noticed that now that I've been taking it like for 4 or 5 months, when I don't take the green smoothie and the
Because
green
you got a
powder-
plate or you ran or whatever, we all miss it sometimes.
Yeah, when I don't take it, I notice that my thought process is a little bit slower. So definitely this stuff has helped me. I would say it's even helped me lose weight. It's helped me because I was already starting to do intermittent fasting, and I feel like with a green smoothie, it helped me like fast a little bit longer.
Hi, I'm Ruben. I work here at Ruben's Grocery, and I'm here with 2 friends that I just met. Your name? Grecia.
Jose.
And Jose. And the new member of the family?
Gerardo.
Gerardo's a little miracle baby. So tell us a little bit about your story.
So we had been trying to get pregnant for about 9 months. And then nothing was working, but I didn't want to try anything medical.
Yeah, or artificial or hormonal or anything like that.
Yes, I tried to change my diet and it just wasn't working. And then I went to the gynecologist. She said everything was fine, but nothing was working. So then I just came here and Google recommended the powder, the superfoods. Yeah, he recommended that in September.
That was September of last year.
Yes. And then by November 26th, I was pregnant.
Wow, that's pretty fast. And so he just turned 1.
No.
He's going to turn, November.
Born in August.
He was born in August.
Yes.
That's right. I'm looking at when you got pregnant. You got pregnant in November.
Yes.
So he was born in August.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. And then are you still taking the superfoods?
I ran out of it, so we kept to
So that's what you're doing here today. To